This is the MGTOW Infinium here with another Infinium Short-Take. This Infinium Short-Take is entitled, The Only Way to Win. My brothers, for years now, we have all heard the quote, the only way to win is to not play, in reference to men being in relationships with women. The aforementioned quote comes from the movie War Games and is made by the REDPILL computer after it comes to the conclusion that the only winning move was to not participate in war games. Which again, this quote has become popular among the manospheres, particularly when it comes to the dangers of being in relationships with women. A few days ago, I was listening to some content from another manosphere content creator who now has an issue with men using that quote. His main contention is that this quote has become a type of only way security blanket which men hang on to, thus becoming a hindrance to them taking risk. More so, that the adoption of such quotes is a form of avoidance. And furthermore, that we men should be direct about our intentions and not couch them in quotes or sayings. For instance, specifically state that we don't want to cohabitate with or marry women. My brothers, I would like to go back to the statement which the REDPILL computer made and review the conditions by which that statement was made. When the REDPILL computer made that statement, it was at the conclusion of war simulation games which proved that the best way to win was to avoid playing those games altogether. It is here that the only way part of that statement becomes important, because it is derived through every simulation being played out to its expected end. Although it is not portrayed in the movie, it is important to understand that in these simulations, there are scenarios where both sides have wins and both sides have losses, thus giving new meaning to the statement which the REDPILL computer makes, particularly when it prefaces it with a strange game. Here, the only winning move is to not participate in a strange game, which is illogical in every sense of the word. My brothers, like it or not, when it comes to having any type of serious relationship with women, we are dealing with an illogical, strange game, which is not a simulation, but for us, a dangerous reality. As well, it is an illogical, strange game, which is rigged against us in every way possible, and which has the full backing of the feminist plantation state. This illogical, strange game becomes a form of Russian roulette where every chamber of the gun that is held to our heads has a dangerous bullet in it, which, if you are initially fortunate to have a misfire leading you to believe that you found a unicorn, there is no guarantee when it comes to her changing her mind and divorce raping you down the road. In that sense, not playing an illogical, strange game which has a high level of destruction involved becomes then a winning move and the only way that can be taken. My brothers, what I find so compelling and also a bit disturbing about what this content creator brought up was the inference that being avoidant in general is lazy and of poor character. Here, I will submit that this content creator is greatly missing the mark, particularly when it comes to MGTOW men. I will submit also that given all the obstacles we MGTOW men face in our lives, successfully avoiding traps which will destroy our lives is instead a mark of great fortitude and wisdom, both in our diligence as well as our character. Additionally, it is not that we MGTOW men don't take risks. It is just that in our wisdom, we don't take the risk in playing a strange, rigged game which could destroy our lives in every way possible. Finally, when a man begins to understand the profound nature of his freedom, he is then a man who will take great risks to protect what is most precious to him, his freedom. This is the MGTOW Infinium, and this has been an Infinium Short-Take. My MGTOW brothers, as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay on the MGTOW path, and remember, MGTOW is the liberation of men's minds. MGTOW cannot and will not be stopped.